Hello, my name is Akitra Johnson Olatuyi. I'd like to welcome you today as I'll be reflecting on various instructional strategies for fourth grade students, specifically in the state of Georgia, in alignment with our state standards. I'll be sharing my findings, the connection of these learning theories, and how I plan to integrate these strategies into my future classroom practice. Now, after reviewing different instructional strategies, I found that strategies such as direct instruction, cooperative learning, and inquiry-based learning are particularly effective in promoting student engagement and achievement. Direct instruction offered structured, teacher-led guidance, which is great for teaching foundational skills. On the other hand, cooperative learning and inquiry-based learning give students more agency in their learning, encouraging collaboration and critical thinking. Personally, these strategies that resonate with me the most is cooperative learning and inquiry-based learning. I believe that these approaches allow our students to take more ownership of their learning experience, foster teamwork, and encourage curiosity. These traits, I believe, are essential for a lifelong learning experience. Now, there are some instructional strategies and learning theories that I'd like to share with you. Behaviorism and direct instruction. Direct instruction connects with behaviorism. This is a theory that emphasizes observable behaviors and learning through reinforcement. For example, when teaching a fourth grade math concept, such as multiple step word problems, I would explicitly model each step, providing immediate feedback to reinforce and correct responses. This aligns with the behavioralist idea that clearly demonstrates and reinforces lead to mastery skill level. Cognitism and inquiry-based learning. On the other hand, inquiry-based learning aligns with cognitism, which focuses on the mental processes involved in learning in subjects like science, where students explore the water cycle and weather patterns. They engage in sounds and even on investigations. These strategies alone allow students to process new information, ask questions, and even make connections to prior knowledge. Core principles of cognitism inquiry encourages a deeper understanding within our students, helping them to actively organize and apply information that they've learned instead of just memorizing tasks over and over again. Now, why do I think a pedagogical knowledge is important? Well, understanding these learning theories is critical because they inform our teaching practices and decisions. Regardless of the content area, knowing how students learn helps us to choose the right strategies. For example, when teaching reading comprehension in English language arts ELA, the insights from cognitism can guide me as a teacher to use strategies that help to build connections between new information and what students already know, what they've learned from past grade levels or previous lessons. Incorporating instructional strategies into future practices, well, we can do this by enhancing student achievement. We can do this by looking ahead, as I plan to actually incorporate these strategies into my classroom to boost student achievement. For instance, I'll use direct instruction for introducing new concepts like solving math word problems, where clear modeling is key. For deeper engagement, I'll incorporate cooperative learning in projects or even in group discussions with my students, especially in subjects like social studies, where students can really collaborate with one another on research topics like early American history and presenting their findings. Now, as it relates to fostering critical and higher order thinking within my classroom, to improve critical thinking amongst my students, I can use the inquiry-based learning. In science, for instance, students might investigate various questions like, how do weather patterns affect our environment? This encourages students to really begin to think critically, form hypotheses, and analyze data. This will encourage students to even ask questions and explore for solutions that developed their problem-solving skills. By promoting student engagement and motivation, students can plan to integrate more hands-on activities that I bring forth in the classroom, like science experiments and group projects and interactive discussions. When students collaborate with one another, especially in cooperative learning settings, they are not just passive recipients of information given to the teacher. They become active participants of their learning, which makes learning more exciting and more relevant. In conclusion, I would like to add that reflection on pedagogical knowledge and future practice, these strategies that I have discussed, such as direct instruction, cooperative learning, and inquiry-based learning, are not only effective in achieving learning objectives, but also deeply aligned with learning theories that enhance student understanding. Now, as future educators and as a current educator currently teaching fourth grade, having a solid understanding of these classroom environment principles where students are motivated, engaged, and empowered to teach and to reach one another to their fullest potential. I want to thank you so much today for watching and listening to my discussion. I am excited to incorporate these strategies into my current classroom and future classrooms in the future. I hope that you will do the same. Thanks again. I'm Aketra Johnson Olatuyi, fourth grade teacher in the state of Georgia.